Rocking into the Diablo fair. Okay, we live. Oh, I had the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Now you're live. Ah.
We're live.
I had it on just game sound the other stream because I was listening to the Majority Report. Do
Oh,
we?
yeah.
I'm like, do we want to listen to the Majority Report
You
today?
can.
Fuck it. The Majority Report with Sam Theater. Everybody's gonna listen to the Majority Report and they're gonna fucking like it.
Majority in the
Yeah,
Assembly
everyone's gonna hear the
and
news
in
today.
the Senate,
Yep.
they had the IDC. Every
Do you
time we would vote.
do you want me to stream it in Discord or
Time
do you
and
want to
time
just
and
hear
time
it
again,
through
we
the
would pass
stream
it
or
through,
how do you
and
want to do
then
it?
the minute that
I'd rather
the
listen to it in
IDC got
Discord
it,
because your stream's a
they
bit
would say
delayed.
no, right? So
Yeah,
Republicans would vote
yeah.
no.
Stream.
The IDC would vote with them, and then there was no
Oh, that
bill
means
on
I
the
gotta.
floor,
Okay,
right?
one sec. I get this. I'll figure this out.
nothing would
One
pass.
sec.
Lamo.
And so
I'll
then
figure it out. I'll
the
figure it
president
out.
could then
We're
always
going
vote in the
live.
Senate. But then when we got rid of
Okay.
the IDC, the Senate passed
Get all the
the
fucking
health
streams
bill,
going.
and
We're gonna talk about the health
That
bill
kind
and
of-
do demon
it's
stuff.
really about political will
Let's
on
go.
all levels,
No, I
right? It's
lower
really
your
about,
stream and I
making sure
keep
that we don't
going.
have the excuse, and that
Baby.
people aren't taking the excuse, right, and accepting it, because right now, if we
Baby,
don't
you gotta
have
stop fighting
the
garbage bags.
healthcare bill. Okay, so this is something that I was shocked by, but also not shocked by because I'm living it in reality. But right now, Vice magazine they just had an article that talked about what the poverty line should be, right, in America, and there was a economist who had said, I believe his last name is Green, but he had said that the poverty line for a family of four
Didn't I already
is
do
at
this?
$140,000 a year. And for most New Yorkers, you would think that that would be higher, right? Because
Oh, I'm
that's
so
the
fucking lost.
rest of
What is going
America,
on here?
then that should be higher here. And that means that the majority of people that we know are living
What the
below the
fuck?
poverty line. And it's like we don't have enough, it means that, we don't have the ability to have financial and economic stability if we don't make above six figures. And that is
Oh,
definitely
you mean
what the median income
capitalism?
of this district is definitely not the median income of most people in New
Okay.
York. And when you're talking about the pressure,
What the hell's
it's
going on with my
healthcare.
quest though? Like
Healthcare is the
seriously,
biggest
do I have
pressure.
to just do this
And
whole dungeon again,
it's
man?
childcare. That's the second, and of course, like housing, right? So it's healthcare, childcare, and housing being the largest pressures on why we cannot have economic stability or financial stability, and why it takes so much more.
Oh wait, this is
for
where
us
I'm
to
going.
be
I
able
think.
to even,
I don't know.
be able to make ends meet at all. And so the poverty line, basically is saying like that's what people need to make right now in order to make sure they're not on services, right? And I think that our government needs to really help to alleviate that pressure. We already know it's money saved if we can do healthcare for all. We already know that. The administrative costs are way higher than what it would be.
Yeah, we can look at Medicare and we can see 3% administrative costs for 3 cents of every dollar is spent on administering the health insurance that almost a quarter of our country gets on Medicare. And versus private health insurance, where it's like, closer to in the teens, high teens, nearly 20%.
That's right.
Of every 20 cents of every dollar, it goes to that administration. Well, Yulene, where would people, if they want to help, if they want to volunteer, if they want to donate, where would people go online to do so?
So it is Yulene for Senate, YulineForSenate.com. Very simple, YulineForSenate.com.
All right, well, we're going to link to that. Good luck. The election is June 23rd in New York State, and this is, this is the primary election across all races. So put it in your calendar now, and early voting should start
A week
sometime, just a week before. So there it'll be. Yulian, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Good luck. Again,
Thank you so much for having
thanks
me.
for all your work.
Yeah, good
Really
luck.
appreciate it.
Get him.
Good to see you guys again.
Get him.
All right,
Get 'em.
folks.
Politically. Get him with the
Okay.
policies.
The fun half of the program, wherein we will have fun.
Yes.
Theoretically,
Yes.
we'll take your IMs.
It's always possible.
We'll take your phone calls. We will discuss.
We'll take your
some of the
monies.
news items of the day, and perhaps mock some people, and give an update on the Julian.
We'll go to the fun half link, because it's already the fun
Is that her
half
last
link.
name?
Yes.
It is.
Her challenge to people of the left to finally debate her, because everybody runs from her.
Yes.
Okay.
And she's
Sounds like
yelling
some
at you,
serious straw man shit.
Run as fast as you can and take these caffeine pills while you run away from me.
Exactly.
Just fired up the email machine. Still no word from her.
Well, we're gonna do that. I mean, you tipped it. You tipped it. We were gonna, that was the
I'm off
big,
my game
that
today.
was the big suspense.
Kidu.
Fun half.
Was that Brian was gonna refresh his
Wait,
Boink.
you're doing radio teasers?
It's a teaser.
Yeah. I'm
Sure.
sorry.
Tune in to find out if Brian got an email from Jillian Michaels.
Yeah, but he can, it's not like his email account's gonna go away. In 5 minutes, we could get it.
Good to hear
right?
from her again.
You never
Good
know.
save.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm gonna go flush my head down a toilet.
Make sure it's working.
It's
today.
your support. Thursdays is the only day it doesn't work. I've arranged that with the building now.
I'm so excited for
It does
tomorrow.
seem to be like that.
That's what I said to Brian the other day. I'm like, God, I really am on a streak now.
Can't wait to go down to our friends at the coffee shop and be like, again.
Join themajorityreport.com. Join themajorityreport.com if you want to support the program. Help this show survive and thrive. Join themajorityreport.com. Also, don't forget the AM Quickie. amquickie.com. Go sign up. You'll get 3 emails a week free
Just sigil. Give me it.
in the morning.
Hello?
9 a.m.
Give me it.
With some of the top
Hello.
stories written by
G-
2 great
How ma-
writers, Corey Pine and Whitney Winbish.
Oh.
Monday, well, I don't know. It's 3 days a week. And then if you want 5 days a week, a couple of days a month, like that. amquickie.com. Check it out. amquickie.com. Morning digest in your email box by 9 a.m. 5 minutes worth of reading, and you will know the top stories from a decidedly left perspective. Also, check
Decidedly
out
left perspective. Not just like a left perspective, but decidedly.
Yeah, close to 20,000 people in there now.
It's very specific.
Check that out. Also, justcoffee.coop, fair trade coffee, hot chocolate. Use the coupon code majority, get 10% off. Matt.
Yeah, New Left Reckoning yesterday with Dr. Thomas Khan talking about being an infectious disease doctor in Gaza. Also, we talked about Russell Brand's biblical meltdown and David Cross with Bill Maher. Check that out, patreon.com.
Tim Pool on that epic takedown.
When is Tim going to be in Club Random? He's hoping. Yeah, beat up for the age.
Nicola, I am not going to read that. I am. That is not appropriate.
That's
All
not
right,
an
folks,
appropriate
we'll
I
see
am.
you in the,
Stop
fun
talking
half.
about our butts. Our butts are not to be
6 months from
confused
now,
with
9 months from now, and I don't think it's going to be the same as it looks
political
like in 6 months from
conversation.
now, and I don't know if it's necessarily going to be better 6 months from now than it is 3 months from now. But I think around 18 months out, we're going to look back and go like, wow. What? What is that going on? It's nuts. Wait a second. Hold on for a second.
Okay.
Emma, welcome to the program.
Hey.
Matt! What is up, everyone? Nomi Key.
You did it. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Bradley, you want to say hello?
Sorry to disappoint everyone. I'm just a random guy.
It's all the boys today.
Fundamentally false.
No, I'm sorry. Women's.
Talking
Oh,
for a
wow.
second. Now let me finish.
Where is this coming from, dude?
But dude, you want to smoke this?
7A.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna trip out here on stone stuff? Yeah.
Think it is you? Who is you? No sound. Every single freaking day. What's on your mind?
Sports. We can discuss free markets and we can discuss capitalism.
I'm gonna go throw up.
Two libertarians. They're so stupid though. Common sense says, of course.
Gobbledygook.
We fucking nailed him.
So what's
No.
Challenge now.
Bip, 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 bip.
I believe 96, I want to say. 857 210 35 501 1/2.
Get him.
$3,400, $1,900.
5, 4, $3 trillion sold. It's a zero-sum game.
Actually, you're making me think that's
Let me say this.
On top of it all, my favorite part about you is just like every day, all day, like everything you do.
Without a doubt. Hey, buddy, we see you. All right, folks.
It's just the weak being weeded,
Ah,
obviously.
axe. Give me that axe. Is it a two-handed axe? No.
I don't know.
Sad.
People just don't like to entertain ideas anymore.
I have a question. Who cares?
Our chat is enabled, folks.
I do love that.
Look, gotta jump. Gotta be quick. I gotta jump. I'm losing it, bro. 2 o'clock. We're already late, and the guy's being a dick. So screw him.
Yeah, chicken? Yeah.
Sent to a gulag?
Outrageous.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Okay. I see.
Bye-bye.
The Lord of Hatred can see us only how he uses us, as his toys, his prey. Today, we become more than that. We become a threat.
They are here.
Be strong, my friends.
Good stream.
Nice.
Fade to black. Some of the chat is great when that happens.
Yeah, I'm annoyed. It should be working. Sorry.
Folks, we're back.
Professionals. Fucking professionals.
This is seriously Ronald Reagan's fault. All of it.
What?
He wanted more hostility and anger in the show.
Yeah, it took us about 24 hours.
No, it's great now.
You know, that's the beauty of
Level
having
47.
eyes as bad as mine. Like, I see nothing. Honestly, I see nothing. I just see a couple of blurs on a screen, and I see colors.
That day
They're there.
was the first.
That's
The
the
first
beauty.
time
You're like a dog or something?
No, it's just that I have like, I'm blind, and I have progressive glasses.
Yeah, Clico, I love you.
Never. I mean, that's why I like have to.
Yeah, BB.
Boy, you really thinks he's something special, and it's really. I'm not talking down at people. I can't see exactly
Flashbang.
the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's okay, Sam.
It's okay. I'm sorry I got a little testy, but this has been a major problem for a long time, and it's pissing me off. We're gonna work on it.
Ain't nothing gonna break a man's stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Okay. Sucking off the system. Sam, if New York goes ahead with a wealth tax, businesses will leave the state. We consider the Lafrica. Psych, just wanted you to get me to read my IM. More like Lafrica, LA. You know people can't read. Well, they spell Laffer 2 different ways. It's like that.
The 30.
Oh, hominin.
Folks, it's funny. Over the past couple of days, we've had multiple occasions. I guess it was on Friday. This came up with Stead Herndon. I can't remember what other guests earlier in the week. And it's an easy go-to to make a joke about. We talk about like, what's going to help the elections in the fall. It's an easy
go to go like, God, it's too
It's a
bad
new
that
Kingslayer. Maybe it's a better sword. Ooh.
what I would call maybe an
Oh.
autopsy, where they could look back and see
It is.
why they lost. And
It could only be
in
resolved
fact,
by
the reason why it's a joke is
expulsion.
because they do, and we
changed
know that they're burying
The
it,
path is open.
and we don't know why. And it's a great question. And
You
the
know
guys,
what? Yeah, I mean, what great football coaches do is when they have a bad loss that they prepared for, they take the game tape and they don't show it to the rest of the team. They just keep it within the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the defensive coordinator.
and
Give
also
me
they don't
this.
even
That's
tell
mine
the rest
now.
of the team what they saw.
They'll say, hey,
Because
this
these are
player,
not
maybe we'll give you a hint about who this person is. They messed up, or we're going to move them to, I don't know, play man coverage or something like
Fucking
that
loot.
in this next matchup. But we're not going to tell
I
you
almost missed that.
exactly who messed up and who's going to be starting. That's what this is comparable to.
Here is DNC chair Ken Martin. He
Laura
is,
sent me a
being asked
video
by
on
John
Facebook
Favreau
earlier.
on
It's a
Fox News
Facebook
America.
video set, or is it
Whatever
Facebook or
happened?
TikTok? I don't know.
And this
It's a
interview
platform
was
I
like
don't
20
use, but
minutes
it was a
long.
video of
I would
like
encourage people
a
to watch
pair
the whole
of
thing.
Canadian geese with
That
their
has
little
led up basically the
little
entire
ducklings or
time,
whatever, or their little
and it doesn't get better for Ken
goslings,
Martin in his
and
offensive
they were like in a car parking lot, and someone was like trying to help them buy a car. It was very cute.
When you won the chairmanship,
Very good narration. Very good. I like that plot. You're looking for a family vehicle? They got the whole family there, man. That's so cute.
Any utility in doing that? And then promised your 2024 autopsy would be different. Your exact quote was, "Of course it will be released." Why did you change your mind on that?
Well, look, I mean, what I said all along, even when I ran for this position, is that we were going to focus on the things that.
Oh, it's a lightning.
The upcoming election, right? Making sure that we learn the right lessons that could help inform our victories, and that's what we've done. We said this when we sent out the press release back in November, saying we weren't going to release the report. We were going to actually keep our focus on those lessons, and we released those lessons. We continue to do that.
There's a boss that I fought earlier in the campaign, and it's like a bunch of like brambly tentacles. It was just a tentacle monster, like pure tentacles. It was very fun.
Nice.
Like to watch it roll around and flop around and stuff. It was really good.
Okay, I'm gonna
Actually good.
use this, like, football
Even if it was a
here.
basic design, it was like
They would
executed
blame,
really
the
good.
PNC would blame the fans.
Let me
Right?
hit
They didn't
these.
cheer hard
Oh
enough
my god,
for us
these
on the
this
field,
loot's
and that's
unattainable.
what, I guess Jim Clyburn said the other day, that the American people need to step up, not the Democrats. It's literally like saying, hey, the fans were too quiet, and that's why we suck so bad. And it's navel gazing? What are you talking about? It's reviewing your failures and trying to assess it. So
Navel
is it navel
gazing.
gazing if anybody looks at the report? Or is it navel gazing if you reveal the report to the rest of the public?
Ow.
We have a dead body here, and we should probably do an autopsy on it, right?
No, we're not going to do the autopsy because it's not going to bring the guy back to life.
Do you have a time machine? You can stop him from being killed, however it happened.
Right. Why are you so obsessed with yourself, Democratic Party? Stop navel gazing.
I'm gonna be very charitable here.
What the hell is navel gazing?
What he's
I
arguing
don't know. I've never heard that before either.
Okay, fair enough.
If we open this up,
Probably
I
some
know navel's another word for belly button, though. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, what? There's some kind of expression.
I mean, that's what he's saying. And that argument.
Oh, maybe it's like tucking tail and not noticing your surroundings. Like, you know, when you stare down at your belly, maybe.
Maybe.
Forces of the status quo.
Sam's old, so I could just imagine it being an old expression like that.
And establishment and more corporate elements. And in this case, I think we all know what it is they're hiding is the implications of Harris's Gaza position. They always want to pretend there's no fight going on, but they still want to launch.
Yeah, baby.
Their
How you doing?
rockets, essentially.
That's why they're going after Hassan. They're trying to discredit him to foreclose that very conversation that would be embedded in the very likely embedded in the results of this autopsy.
These are not, let's be clear, they're going after Hassan because of Gaza, not because he's for medical.
We're still talking about Hassan getting fucking attacked?
nationalizing
Lamau?
the means of production.
Right, and it's so weird that the same Democrats who are horrible on Israel and Gaza.
What's crazy is like how many actual political fucking
It's because they are
people in office are like actually interacting with a fucking political streamer. Like that's just.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I guess, like don't get me wrong, it gives them nothing but legitimacy, right? Like, eh.
The dude's basically an A-lister. He literally like dated Michael Jackson's daughter. I don't.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
what
he did.
the fuck?
Yeah, he's like an A-lister at this point, but he's a streamer, so he still talks.
It's. I did not know that. There's things I'm learning.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was like. I have questions.
I have no idea.
I grew up with Michael Jackson in their prime, so like, it's interesting.
Go to dnc.org/playbook and get an example of some of the lessons.
Anyway.
Releasing them with
Yeah, I guess she's probably like a full-ass adult by now.
Yeah, she's.
yeah, I guess it's yeah, like. My ass just not noticing time, you know, no biggie.
But on this show in August, you told me this about releasing the review, quote, "We have to do it to give people who invested so much time, energy, and money a sense of what happened and why we lost." Right. Especially why we lost. So what changed between August and December? I understand there are lessons.
My mind is kind of like tickled by that. Jesus. It's like, that's neat. What a neat little morsel of stuff.
So eager to learn it. The smoking gun. Guess what, John?
But if there's no smoking
Did you see my weird manticore bird mount?
Yes, I saw
because
it.
what ends up happening
Yeah.
is that people, of course, want to weapon.
Them and they took their bird.
Look at that straw man. There's no smoking gun.
This is the
I mean,
way.
at another point, I think that John points out it's a 200-page report. Of course, I know that it's not a smoking gun. It's a confluence of factors. That's why we need not an executive summary from the people that want to. Already are engaging in a cover-up of the information. We want to be able to parse this through and see where we can improve. So he sets up a straw man to try to, like, get away from the fact that he was quoted multiple times saying that he would release the report and now is not doing so.
If you go back just a little bit here, because he's.
I found a rusty cowbell while I was fishing.
It's
I
almost
know.
as if they're a political party, and it is assessing a political election.
Welcome to democracy.
And people are
Wait.
going to make an argument that if
They added. Oh, the mercenaries are here?
we should do something different the next time. That's what he means by weaponized. Let's just be clear.
That's handy.
We don't want this report to be political.
About the Democratic Party.
Go ahead.
Everyone's so eager to learn it. The smoking gun. Guess what, John?
But if there's no smoking gun, why wouldn't you just release it then?
Because we want
Yeah.
to focus on the lessons. Because what ends up happening here is that people, of course, want to weaponize the report in a way to look backwards, to point fingers, place blame in a way that actually doesn't keep us focused on the upcoming election.
Well, pause it for a second.
instead-
Okay, look. You're pointing fingers. You're placing blame. In other words, this person doesn't
Buy
know
this
what
stick from me. Thanks, bye. That idiot bought a stick for a gold.
I mean, that's
I
Prop
can't
it.
even lower the sound of my fucking game because I'm in the middle of a battle and it's like, no, you can't do that right now. It's a cutscene.
Get
People
fucked.
are going to want accountability. And that's just going to interfere with
Oh, my chat got disconnected on YouTube?
what we're doing without accountability.
Maybe I had a little stutter in my internet, actually.
Might have.
No smoking gun.
It's possible.
And smile. And he just filibusters for the next 20 seconds with this, so we can just go to part 2 here. This is the another part of this interview a little bit later on, where Jon Favreau asks him about how they're able to use the details from the report to operationalize it if they're not able to read it, and it just continues to get more ridiculous.
I know. The answer is Braille.
Learned into action, and I hope others will start to do the same.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out because it certainly doesn't seem like anyone's looking for one single silver bullet because it's a 200-page report. So I feel like on a 200-page report, there's a lot of lessons for everyone to take. And if you're gonna operationalize it, then I think the question is, like, are you operationalizing it on behalf of people who didn't actually get to see the report? So like, do they know what they're agreeing to when they operationalize lessons from the report if they haven't been able
One
to
more,
read
and
the
then we
report?
fight this totally not dangerous fucking Horadric Guardian in the room. It's like, it won't harm us. I'm like, that's bullshit.
But it will.
Oh, it's spitting out demons. Let's go fight.
That's going to solve all of our ills as the Democratic Party. They're not.
I don't think there's going to be a magic silver bullet, though. Who thinks that? No one thinks it's good. That's such a no one thinks there's a magic silver bullet. It's a 200-page report. You interview people in 50 states. You spent a lot of donor money on it. I think people are probably wondering, like,
we didn't spend a lot of donor money on that, and that's just inaccurate.
You spent a couple $100,000 on it, right?
No, we did not.
It was a free report.
We did not spend a couple $100,000 on that. The person and people who were involved in it were not paid to do this work, and so I would just say that's inaccurate, John. So I appreciate. I'm not sure where you would even get that number, and so if you have some sort of record that shows you spent any money on that.
I noticed a serious lack of spiders in the expansion area, though.
Okay, well that's inaccurate. Okay, the person who has to do this is an unpaid advisor to the DNC, and so I appreciate.
It's just something I noticed, I guess. Yeah, that's it.
Creates more questions than it does answers. Okay, he's claiming with a straight face that the Democratic National Committee issued a 200-page autopsy of the 2024 election that was done pro bono by an outside advisor to the Democratic Party, including polling, including data analysis, including these summaries, including just all of the work that would go into it. That the DNC got that service.
There's 100% more scorpions.
And traveled
or
across the country and spoke to all
scorpion
these people
monsters.
for free. Okay, if that's the case, that is somehow that's way worse.
Or I should say land lobsters, my bad.
There he is. There's the guy who did the report. The guy who did the report. I mean that's honestly more horrifying. If that's what they're like, that's the way that the DNC operates.
Free report happens all the
The
time.
reason why people are so-called
What's a
obsessed
four-blade?
about the
Oh.
report is because you won't release the report.
You're Streisand affecting it.
Yeah.
What's fascinating to me is this: is that in 2012, Republicans lost dramatically. They had an autopsy, which told them like, you got to stop being so. I mean, I was a big deal. John Hannity was out there. We need to change the anti-immigrant.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What is this attack speed on this ability? How do I get this on the regular? Oh my god. It's just artillery shrine.
Within 6 months.
That's crazy.
They resolved it. The idea that there's only lessons to be learned from this, but the data that formulated these lessons is too controversial and too easily weaponized. It's just absurd.
That was the last I saw him.
Why would you do this? Why would you even do this report in the first place? They just didn't like what the results were. And this, of course, is the way that it goes. We see this all the time. It is you saying, and let's be clear, this is not like they think they're having an argument with the right flank of the party. This is an argument they're having with the left flank of the party. And always we hear, your ideas are too out there. The American public doesn't want it. You're not listening to the polling, etc., etc. You're too high in the sky.
You're like, your stream is either choppy for me or it's freezing a lot.
The way they want it, it sort of subtly shifts. Like you see this with
look.
the abundant stuff. Like they're constantly moving the goalposts, except for in this instance, goalpost doesn't sufficiently explain it because it's not just
it doesn't move in just one direction, get far away. It shifts to the left, it shifts to the right, it doubles back behind you. All this, you're caught up in the report
here?
and not the lessons that we delineated from the report.
Yeah, what are the lessons? That's the other part where you keep saying we've got to learn the lessons from the report.
They
that we
put out a
won't release.
document said that these are the lessons from the report that you can't see.
It does look a little choppy on the preview. That's not great.
Just make up lessons.
It sounds like you might be selective
Interesting.
about which lessons you're revealing to the public and which big giant elephants in the room giant elephants in the room lessons that you're leaving out.
Oh, I could try and choke myself down here with a speed test.
A little bit more.
Facts on this, right? The reality is we did talk to, hundreds of people. It was an exhaustive.
Hey Zunger, we're just streaming and listening to some stuff and stuff.
Nothing that changed from what I said on the campaign.
I realize it's been a while since I've talked with y'all. Sorry, I've just been busy.
No, you're fine. No social obligation. I saw that giveaway and I was like, well, who would like this?
I already had a PS5.
So you could give one away.
Which is we have to focus on the
Lamar.
things that help us win the future.
It's a pro as well.
We have to focus on those lessons. We have to do this
Unless you have a pro. You rocking a pro?
Do it.
My internet looks good.
Yeah,
What
the
the heck?
difference though between them.
Not just in 24, but in the years preceding
You
that.
can't address what he actually said.
I still want a pro.
You just want a PS5 in general.
I really do for Wolverine, yes.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. I haven't had a PlayStation in like so long now.
You know, I can't lie. I love the dancing hedgehog you have for a picture.
Gremlin.
Look at the comments here.
You can smell the BS. This performance should be a fireable offense. Ken Martin is essentially a parody of what everyone hates about politicians. Horrible and embarrassing. Thank you, John, for pressing me in my
Gateway time.
Let's also be clear who the Pod Save America audience is. This is not.
Now we fight that golem.
This is like
lefties of the majority report.
Normie Democrat territory.
Kick, do something.
I mean, it's reflected in the polling.
It literally has a chain inside of it being pulled.
Being dragged down by actual Democrats in terms of their lack of approval or disapproval of how things have gone. And I know that this interview may not travel that far, but some new people will see this, and some new people who maybe aren't Democratic Party stalwarts will see this. And this evasive corporate
It's like curse your inevitable betrayal.
is a major problem for the credibility of the party. Like, there's a currency of perceived authenticity that is, like, I think really important in
dream
politics
that
right
progressives
now.
will take over the party.
Because he is a sociopathic liar, but he performs authenticity and democratic responsiveness for things like the Epstein files, or that's when the campaign trail to get elected, the No New Wars thing. He saw that the national mood was really against the genocide in Gaza and just said what he needed to say. He directly communicates with people on podcasts that they like. Like, this is about actually responding and being a party that is dynamic. And I think this, like, 20 minutes of lying and obfuscating about the results of the selection is awful optics. It's bad.
I mean, it is right.
He sounds like a health insurance guy denying your claim.
You hear all the other people of his need to talk clean talk to the American public, and he's saying, oh, we're not going to get now we got the lessons, not the actual substance of the report. But here's the thing. I don't think there's that many people who are outside the know, if you will, who are that interested in the interview with the I don't even think most people can even say who the RNC chair is right now. I mean, that's also a function of Trump and whatnot, but most people, the vast majority of people have no idea. However, the problem is that almost one-to-one, the people who are interested in that
Come on, flame wall. Oh, there's two flame walls. Okay.
they understand that he's lying. That's the thing. It's like going to the plumbers convention and going like, hey, this is a wrench, and everybody go, wait, I'm a plumber. That's not a wrench. That's
But
a pen.
I think things travel more than we anticipate these days. Like, I really do think that, like,
I've been waiting for that.
Yeah.
Hey, they're talking about, oh man, isn't it crazy how Bernie can go on any single podcast, including Joe Rogan. They can't even go on the in-house podcast.
It's true.
Yeah. Right. Those guys want Democrats to win. They can't go on, and that's why they're pursuing the
Okay.
yeah, wanting to say, where's this autopsy? I mean, so it's unreal.
My demon adopted child is up, leveled up. Very good.
This is great, and this is in many respects, a preview of what we're going to see over the next 2 years. To one degree or another, certainly in the context of the House, very likely the Democrats will take over the House, and in which case, there is going to be a lot more investigation. Here is AOC. She is she's following up. She had this exchange with Robert Kennedy a couple of weeks ago. The White House and now the Supreme Court, well, the Supreme Court is looking at litigation as to whether there can be tortious actions towards Monsanto, or Bayer, I guess now owns this stuff, over Roundup and its glyphosate pesticides. And much of this action is it reads as a procedural action on some level as to whether their individuals can take this, within the context of state courts and sue because it is.
Oh, I heard about
regulated by the
this.
feds. One of the things that implicate
The Roundup thing
the
or whatever?
ability of plaintiffs to sue Monsanto are benchmarks that are set by the federal government. And here AOC is talking to Lee Zeldin. He is the
It's cube time. We Cuban.
the Secretary of
The EPA head.
EPA head.
Look at that cube. It's very cubey.
First New Yorker.
Exactly.
Cubelicious. Cubetacular, if you will.
The White House has joined in the suit to protect, essentially, Bayer from liability. And they've also apparently...
You know, these two seem so close, I'm just gonna call them my foster dads in this game.
And here is AOC catching Lee
Yep.
Zeldin in a bit of a lie.
Now, Secretary Kennedy was here a couple of weeks ago. And when he was asked about glyphosate and the rollbacks against protections against toxic chemicals, he said that we would, quote, have to ask Lee Zeldin about that. So, you're here before us today. Administrator Zeldin, have you ever participated
Oh my god, are they gonna actually go gay?
where you discussed the legal
Canonically?
issues that the company was facing?
No, I never did.
Okay, I have
My meeting with them was very brief, and that topic did not come up.
all right, I do. Are you aware of any outreach that they would have in your agency about this?
I could say that I directly had a brief meeting, but it was a brief meet and greet, and that topic did not come up.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, I'd like to submit EPA visitor logs from July 7th, 2025 to the committee. And you're certain they didn't bring up anything regarding your work?
I'm telling you, 100%, absolutely. Maybe there was some brainstorming that was done beforehand of potential
Are
topics.
you aware of any?
That topic was not brought
Are
up.
you aware?
Oh,
of
it's my
anything brought
brain.
To any members of your staff
It's
or your
sticky
team?
in here.
Your senior team?
I'm not aware of that, no.
Okay. I would like to submit to the record some internal emails from the EPA that I have acquired via Freedom of Information submission. You have emails from your senior advisor for agricultural and rural affairs saying that you were meeting with the Bayer CEO last year. He said in these emails that they will be bringing up some legal/official issues. More specifically, in this internal email in your email, it says that Bayer was specifically want an update on EPA's regulatory review, and that, interestingly, Bayer will provide a small thanks for updating the glyphosate webpage from the EPA and work on MAHA. Do you have any idea what they might have been referring to in this email?
Well, first off, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, it's possible that the team was doing brainstorming of potential
Yeah.
topics.
Okay.
As somebody who actually attended
Thank
the
you. I'm
meeting-
sorry, I just have 40 seconds.
Pause
I'm
it
not
one
trying to
second.
be
I just
rude.
want you to get a sense of what that brainstorming could be. I have an idea.
I mean, yeah.
Why won't we, as a staff member here, encourage the Bayer people to thank Lee Zeldin for changing the key instruction by the EPA as to how we should
Stab
review
myself with a
glyphosate.
dagger. Stab myself with that dagger.
That may, who knows, have implications in a lawsuit. That's what we should tell the Bayer people to do. I'm just brainstorming.
In the meet and greet.
What are the different things that the Bayer people could do? Oh, I know they could thank Lee Zeldin for doing something that he just happened to do.
Well, we know what Zeldin's tell is, which is that I guess he falls into kind of these phrases that you would hear in like corporate boardrooms, meet and greet, brainstorming. You know, right.
Let's walk and talk.
Let's walk and talk.
Let's look for synergy.
Let me put on my thinking cap with the Bear executive.
All right, go back a little
I
bit.
also think people should check out other reps talking to him because his attitude is a 180 here. Because he was like real cocky, like firing back at people at every other rep. And now he sounds like a schoolboy.
He could read AOC's tone, which is like, I know you've been smoking behind the high school.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I wonder if that's the New York connection, or they got a
holding a vape pen in their hand.
Yeah.
Like, I
Or,
wonder who's
or
this?
they got a heads up that there was some sort of FOIA request situation, which I think that could be the case too. Although he was so poorly prepared, so who knows?
Some legal/judicial issues. More specifically, in this internal email from your EPA, it says that Bayer was specifically seeking and discussing Supreme Court action. He will want an update on EPA's regulatory review, and that, interestingly, Bayer will provide a small thanks for updating the glyphosate webpage from the EPA and work on MAHA. Do you have any idea what they might have been referring to in this email?
Well, first off, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, it's possible that the team was doing brainstorming of potential topics.
Okay.
As somebody who actually attended
Thank you. I'm sorry, I just have 40 seconds. I'm not trying to be rude. This glyphosate update that you're referring to seems to be correlated to the EPA agency withdrawing its support for California's cancer warning on glyphosate. Now, this is important because 5 days after the EPO this year, Bayer filed their opening brief to the Supreme Court, citing Trump's executive order and hinging their case on the EPA's warnings or lack thereof of glyphosate. So we have internal emails from your agency saying that Bayer wanted to thank you and your agency for removing support for California's warning because their case before the Supreme Court right now hinges on you not warning the American people and withdrawing your support on glyphosate. Do you understand the conflict of interest that is before the American people right now, Mr. Secretary?
The gentlelady's time has.
Mind if I
Thank you.
The gentleman respond.
Okay. Right now, EPA is
Respond like a bitch.
due in 2023. And I understand this is a very important topic for
Bears
many
profits.
people in this country. This review that the EPA is being conducted, my guidance, dedicated career staffers, and we have people who've been there for 20, 30 years, is that I don't want to treat...
It's taking a while, Secretary Zeldin.
Let me answer.
The Supreme Court is going to be making decisions this week, and Congress is voting this week on legal immunity.
You made your point on how I'm asking, do you mind if I answer? This is an important part of this.
And I think the timing is also very important, Secretary Zeldin.
The gentlelady's time has expired.
Did I complete my answer?
No, listen to what he says.
Sure enough.
Mr. Administrator, you can respond in writing. Yes. Okay. Now that's important because this whole line of questioning was about an issue that's going to be resolved. So by the time they issue whatever report, it's going to be in 2026, and of course that'll get buried anyways. But even if it was done legitimately, it's going to be too late. They can issue the report But if Congress votes on immunity and the Supreme Court says there's no action here because there was no, the EPA clashes with any type of state warning, it's going to basically, Monsanto or Bayer, I guess now, just walks away and without any type of liability in this instance. And they know it would be huge. You know who else knows it would be huge? Bobby Kennedy.
Yeah. I mean, as we've covered before, glyphosate, that's the chemical that's included in Roundup, which is the weed killer, and the Supreme Court is looking at right now, as was discussed, like the warning labels about its potential cancerous effects. The WHO has, for a long time, listed glyphosate as a possible carcinogen.
Oh, level 49, let's go.
$12 billion for all of these different health effects that were quite likely or purportedly
I think I'll get off, but lovely chatting with
caused by
y'all.
glyphosate.
Okay.
And so it's different. This
Not
is
that we
about
chatted much, but
No, you know,
use as well.
breathe in the same digital airspace. No, all good.
More broadly in
Good to hear from
commercial
you.
use. But this is
Check
these
y'all
were
later,
the
then.
screenshots that she was referring to
Bye-bye.
here. This is the visitor logs from the executives, but it's the second one that's, I feel like, the best. Which, oh wait, maybe not that one. It's the, yeah, here it is. Can't read on that screen, unfortunately, but
discussion topics. Glyphosate. Bayer will want an update on EPA regulation review, as well as give some updates of their own. Supreme Court action. Bayer will give an update to the administrator on where they stand in litigation and labeling options.
that's Zeldin, the EPA, the administrator.
That's what you do in a meeting. Thanks. Bayer will provide a small thanks for updating the glyphosate list and work on MAHA. Thank you. Oh, Bayer loves MAHA.
Isn't that's what you do with your brainstorming? And when I say brainstorming, I don't mean the brain tumor that could be in your brain because of glyphosate exposure. When they're brainstorming in these meetings, it's about how Bayer can adequately thank Lee Zeldin for his openness to the discussion. Not like there's some sort of, quid pro quo or anything like that, or this is corrupt at all.
I would just like to circle back to the whole MAHA movement is now getting mentioned by Bayer as it talks to the EPA.
Get him, Willith. Get him. Beat up your abusive father.
Oh, and if you will recall, in February, you mentioned it, but just to underscore how insane this is, Trump issued an executive order and said that glyphosate and using it was essential to national security.
People should understand.
Oh, it's really icky in here.
Glyphosate
Very nice. Very evilly.
Operationalized is Roundup will attack weeds, essentially, but will leave the main crop intact in the event they are seeds which have been genetically modified to be resistant to Roundup. And in some instances, not necessarily a bad thing. But the problem is that you end up getting a...
What do you mean you're immune? Oh my god.
That is far more, in many respects, susceptible to changes in climate and whatnot, and then you're left with not a lot of other options because there's one seed. The other problem is too is you've created a monopoly on certain crops, and one which inhibits people's ability to use other versions of that seed. So there's a lot of problems with this, but the health effects of Roundup are what's at stake here. And if the EPA does not recognize the warning,
that's one.
it indicates whether you can bring a
Get him.
come out of that. So that's what's going on.
Oh, you fucking coward.
Mike says, I work for EPA, and every week they send out an email, call it a comeback newsletter that's full of propaganda about the crap coming down from the top. Oddly enough, discussion around this hasn't made it in yet.
that a reference to? Is that Run DMC?
No, it's LL Cool J.
Right.
Great job.
Are we still gonna do this blood circle thing? Okay.
No, it was from 30 years.
Sam was hip.
It was from 30 years ago, so of course I know.
Mama said knock you out.
That's right.
Sam in a bucket.
Also on the docket, and this came up in.
Oh. I
Kennedy
bet that insta kills me.
Kennedy. I don't know if there's a single element that exists in the world that I was gonna say.
Wait, what?
Something unless it's like
The storm is still coming.
referred to as a she. That he has been more obsessed with over the course of the past 20 years, and that is Mercury.
We did not try.
And his whole
It's a shelter.
sort of like
A gazebo.
anti-vax origin story started around the idea of levels of
Oh, he's so Lord. What the heck?
vaccinations. They were taken out, and then he.
I need to pee so bad. I need to get to a village or something.
Lomo.
We gotta sever the bond. Yes, I'm gonna stab myself with a fucking demon bone dagger. Let's go.
California had standards on
Oh no, he's gonna come over!
by the coal-fired power plants, and the Bush administration essentially created new standards that forced California to.
Oh
allow
wait,
more
that
mercury
dagger's
in
gonna send me to the void. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to go see town.
Trump people have done the same thing, but I can tell you back in 2000, whatever it was, 3 or 4.
I
5,
forgot.
when it happened.
The
Kennedy
darkness.
was incensed and spoke often about that. Well, here is Lee Zeldin, who Kennedy deferred to
Yes,
as to,
Clego.
like, why this
Thank
is
you.
why this
Oh,
is
thank
happening.
you.
Being
Thank you.
questioned about that. Let's put more mercury in the air provision that the Trump administration has promoted.
Specifically, why did your analysis of the impacts of this repeal not include the health impacts to the populations that are going to bear this increased mercury pollution?
Oh, we absolutely consider
Oh.
The health impacts of mercury.
There was no quantified health impact.
Okay, I'm
in
getting
that
some
analysis.
mommy energy going on here.
Absolutely value.
She's protecting.
The impact. The whole reason why we
She's
have
protecting
mercury and air
me.
toxic standards in the first place is because of the
Oh.
impacts of mercury and air toxic standards. So.
But in the repeal, how much do you think it's actually going to? What are the health harms of this repeal?
Could be zero.
No.
You think doubling the amount of mercury pollution in the air is going to lead to zero health harms?
Where did you get doubling from?
That's the impact of the repeal.
Where'd you get it from? The doubling.
2024 to the 2012 standards. You mentioned you're going back to the 2012.
Where's your math from? Here we go. I'm not Secretary Kennedy. I watched your hearing with him last week.
It is
I am the
70%
one.
higher. The standards from 2024 are 70% higher than the standards from 2012.
So it is your position as I sit here today. We're about to do this because you're going to regret it. We're about to do this where your position is that we are doubling the amount of mercury.
That you are allowing.
Oh, is Lilith gone? What the heck?
So, I'm allowing 70%. Now I'm saying 70. Now you're saying 70%.
The standard that had
No.
70% stricter standards. The 2024 standard than the 2012 standard.
The nationwide time.
Oh wait, does she turn into an angel now? Can you imagine? Some bitches are back. They gave me feathers.
Was 33.2. The nationwide tons of mercury emissions from coal plants.
I don't think that would
mercury
work.
Toxic standards was repealed from 2028 to 2037 is 39.3 at most. That's assuming that no coal plant at all will voluntarily take any action whatsoever to install any control devices. So at most, the math ends up being 15.5 to 18.3%.
Oh, this is my soul. For a
The
lesson.
estimates that I've seen are as much as 1,500
And alone.
additional pounds of mercury in the air.
Rip it up. Have your dog pee on it. It's just not accurate.
Okay.
All right, well, let's just take Lee Zeldin at face value. What are the health implications of 15 to 20% more mercury in the air?
Well, you're assuming coal plants won't voluntarily.
The coal plants are just going to do that because they hate to pollute.
But why would they do that? Aside from there having no incentive, but why would you even do that? Why? That's like saying, well, these coal plants could end up, having KFC at their commissary. Like, what would be the rationale, assuming they didn't care about the disincentives financially to doing this? It would be because it presumably would help health outcomes.
What about the cube?
But
Give
what
me the
Ms. Zeldin
cube.
did not
Come
do
on, you assholes. Give me
was
that
even
cube.
assess whether 15%.
I require
That's
the
why he got caught up in
cube.
the whole thing. Is it 15%? Is it 50% increase?
Do you want to do this?
Well, the bottom line is, what's the implications of 15% more mercury? In, let's say, pre-nascent children, fetuses, or babies. I mean, answer the question. How do we have an EPA that can raise the amount that is illegally allowed in the air by 15%? That is assuming and stipulating all of their what they claim. And they don't even give an estimate as to what the health implications of that are going to be. They have
My
to.
chubby chicken, I love you. You're my chubby chicken, I love you through and through. Yeah, you're my baby food. Woo 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 woo. You smell very good today. Yeah, that bath yesterday. Listen, I like when you get a little stinky, but you know what? That bath yesterday really cleaned you up. I could tell.
I'm running on no new
Yep.
wars.
You smell very fresh.
But even like the whole Maha piece of it, where
pH fresh.
they really exploited people's anxiety about their health care that is largely due to the fact that we do not guarantee health care as a right in this country. We don't have universal health care, so people look to charlatans and snake
So I
oil
protect you
salesmen
then. Understood.
to tell them how to be healthier and to avoid the worst outcomes. But this is a part of why, and Maha coming out of COVID is totally, it makes total sense.
Okay,
too, as well,
you don't want me to tell Dad about how you don't remember how to be an angel? Okay.
Cutting public health, and like the EPA plays a significant role in public health because the air we breathe, what goes in our waterways, really impacts people's health, and we saw that with lead, when that was eliminated from paint and from gasoline. But we're going to be we see that with like in Cancer Alley and how all of these pollutants impact people disproportionately, people of color and poorer people. And like all they're doing, this Maha movement is, I don't know what RFK is like restricting or getting rid of certain recommendations for vaccines. But there was also, remember his artificial food dye thing that like I heard some people who were like, I really don't like the Trump administration, but those food dyes are really bad, and I like that he's doing that part. They already reversed that earlier this year, and all this Maha stuff is amounting to is, I don't know, Pete Hegseth telling the non-woke troops at this point that they don't have to get the flu shot. But they're gonna but everybody else, like they've ripped
I have
you
to
off.
pee
You
so
got
hard.
elected. They got elected.
Could I
That's
just,
what
you know what?
matters
I'm gonna go
to them.
AFK here, actually.
If
I
you
gotta
don't have
pee
the
so bad.
resources, you're screwed.
I will
Yep.
also say the irony for me is,
Come on, Glico.
in this instance,
You
in this instance, when you put mercury in the air, and it creates literally downstream health impacts on members of society, and you calculate, as the EPA does, the cost savings for companies, what you are doing is you are externalizing their costs. They make their profits, their costs are lower, but literally somebody else is bearing the cost. Maybe it is the parents of that child who have neurological problems, because mercury is probably one of the greatest neurotoxins we know of. And those parents will pay for it.
And maybe the municipality will pay for it because that child will need special needs education. Maybe other people will pay for it in their health insurance because that child may need expensive health care. You are taking the profits and privatizing them, and you are externalizing and socializing the costs. And the irony for me is, I don't think I understood that more than in conversations that I was taught that by Bobby Kennedy. The idea of the commons and externalizing costs, and we are watching him and his movement, which made Donald Trump probably possible. And we're watching it literally just go the exact opposite direction.
Turns out it was just a messiah complex and not an actually earnestly held belief.
Indeed.
And like this is a problem for them with a core constituency of like white women that Trump once again won last election. You know, moms are not happy about the measles outbreaks in their communities. They're scared of this kind of stuff. And if the Democrats can continue with these hearings and try to press them on this, paired with an agenda that actually is about like universal health care, I know that's a lot to ask, but they should, from this Democratic Party, but they should pair it with that. They're going to be able to have like a powerful, potent message about what, like, actually providing health care for people. They just have to get their crap together.
Let's see what else we got here.
Oh, so did you notice he took a shot at Kennedy in that? Where he goes, "I'm not Secretary Kennedy. I can handle this."
I did notice that.
And Trump is appointing in ahead of the CDC director who's pro-vaccine. How does any of this work? I guess they don't. They don't care. They don't want it to work.
It's just a den of thieves.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't want government to work. Actually, honestly, if they're completely
philosophically, they don't.
Right, they don't. But if they are.
So Tony Soprano want to sell sporting goods?
Right. If there's no consensus, like, I mean, Russ Vought's pretty happy about that too.
Can we just play number 13 because it's just too funny?
Yeah.
Here, let me read a couple IMs first. Zeldin might end up being the Attorney General, says Count Dukahu. Nate the Great, relevant to the glyphosate mercury concentration, Alberta has relaxed strychnine regulations and is putting it all
Good
over the place.
bathroom break.
Ground squirrels.
Took care of some shit. Get it? Anyway.
Yes. RFKJ
so
forgot
funny.
about privatizing profits and externalities costs. Ostentatious, Dark Water, Mark Ruffalo, great film. Yes, that was about C8, I believe, and that actually, Mike Papantonio, who I also did, was the lead counsel that followed up on that first case on C8.
I mean, also Erin Brockovich is another movie that's also about like
She's
still holds up.
occasionally at that Mass Torts conference.
That's cool.
Okay.
Nassau County, VRA got nuked. Yes, we'll talk about that more in the next couple of days. And Lindsey Boylan also lost her race, indeed.
And I just want to say something about that race, just because people might be a little confused. Like that district is Chelsea, Hell's Kitchen, Hudson Yards, which is all
Do we have to follow this?
luxury
Yeah, we do have to
commercial
follow
real
this
estate
path.
development.
Okay.
But particularly, it's also where Stonewall is. So you have a very
You know, standing this close to this fucking molten lava would kill us, I'm pretty sure. Not to be that nerd.
You're always that nerd, but
I am usually that nerd. I don't like to have fun. I like to have actual metrics. Die demon.
Didn't get over the hump, but like it was, you know, it was a tough,
Chest.
It was a tough.
Great
road for
axe,
her
eh?
regardless.
How great of an
Real
axe are you?
referendum on if people
Oh, you're actually great. Okay.
when there's
Oh, this hammer's better though.
It's like Claire Valdez and Brad Lander, who in tough primary battles.
Cool helmet for a spec I am not, but I will still wear it.
DSA
Thanks.
in particular is the deal breaker, or the game breaker, or the deciding factor.
Also, I was listening to that stuff about the Mercury, and man, that shit makes me so sad and mad.
Yeah.
We were taught as kids to never fucking play with like thermos, or not thermos, thermometers.
Yeah.
Because it's really dangerous. And that was.
Dizzle McFizzle. Looks like Philly's giving your Celtics trouble, Sammy.
It says polar. Is one of my dad's dead?
Salvage that I am.
So what, they just hate both of you?
Brian with a Y. I like how Sam's camera never fails to make me check my video settings. International Socialist. Sam, see oilprice.com. Iran war triggers helium shock threatening global chip supply. That I
who the fuck are you?
Well, it's not downstream necessarily.
Oh, I know who you are. You're the queen.
The Gulf produces
Fuck?
an
Where is it?
enormous amount of the world's helium supply.
Yep.
Which is, I guess, a key element you need in developing chips.
Right. I mean, also helium and sulfur exports. That's sulfur apparently too, and then of course nitrogen, which is needed for fertilizer. A third of nitrogen that is used for fertilizer.
Okay.
Trunkification.
King, queen, emperors, empresses, gods. I will fight them all. Let's go. Let's fight.
The mill rind. Ken Martin illustrates why Hegel got a bad rap. Non-specific.
Oh, she literally took his head. Okay, well, you know what? Okay. Why is she holding it like a weirdo?
What's Hegelian thought?
Whatever.
I've heard that before, but I don't know what it means.
Well, you can see Martin was completely knee deep in it.
The murder is here.
No,
Matt.
I mean, not when talking about idealism. I mean, no, I can't answer that right now.
Okay,
It's just important to remember the lessons of Hegel.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, Hegel's like Napoleon.
Thanks for teaching me.
The world was just ready because.
Let's fight. Ow, what the fuck?
Everywhere. Why should we abolish slavery? The phantom owners will pay their workers to do the right thing. Dragon Rider, there is no confirmed evidence that mines have been deployed, just a threat is working as intended. Yes, it's largely insurance, is my understanding. Howard Nutlick, why does Keg's breath always have to rhyme and alliterate his speeches? Did he learn in 6th grade?
Because they're written by Chet.
English class, and that's as much as he was able to comprehend. Yes, it's all Chet. Let's watch this. This is fascinating. Yeah, look.
Let me hit.
It's very easy to make hay of what a reprehensible person Donald Trump is, and how, like, just literally insane he is. And I don't. It's hard for me to express how little I care about the King of England.
It sounds funny to say.
Yeah, honestly, like King Charles. Honestly, like when I say King Charles, I think of Barney. That's what I think.
Right. Round Mountain Zeno.
Exactly. But whatever. This is just sort of fascinating to watch because this guy's in charge of everything and is, basically just authoritarian. Just want to be clear, what we're going to watch a video of is Queen. Is she Queen?
No, according to, like, but I didn't know she earned that.
Okay, so because the other one died, right? No, the old lady.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth died.
Yes, Princess Diana died, and I hate to break this news to you.
She died, right?
Yeah, she died. Yes.
Alright. I get I'm in the brosphere here, but let's not go after Princess Diana.
She was like a candle in the wind.
This is another elite.
Anyways.
That's the only Brit I like. Royal I like.
Here is Queen Camilla. Actually, now that I remember this, there was like stuff leaked about King Charles, like saying that he wanted to be her.
Imagine having this really cool fucking moveset, but you're gonna lose to me, who's just going sword, wooshy wooshy woosh. What a loser.
You have main character plot armor, that's why.
Yeah? Okay, alright.
Yeah.
They have big boss energy? Question mark?
Which means they're gonna die to main character
Yeah.
armor.
What makes this even that much, more bizarre? This is not like a third, like this is the UN leaders of amassed at the UN. It's people that Trump works with, theoretically.
No, I'm full of loot. No.
Look at Charles is like, what are you doing?
This is like the one thing you don't do to a royalty.
Everybody's just sort of watching what's. Do we have more footage of that? I want to see what happened. It is so fucking awkward.
Cutscene.
This guy's so demented. Like, he's either demented because, play it again. He's either demented because he can't help himself, or he's demented because he did it on purpose.
I mean,
it's so.
I gotta watch your drama.
She's 78 years old, so she might as well be completely invisible to him, so perhaps that's it.
Lay down your
but
arms.
he cuts it. Right, isn't he's supposed to be like bowing and all of this stuff. That's the pageantry of
Well,
it.
I do like
moving too slow. We gotta do this quickly.
All of them. Like,
No, honestly, maybe this is the best thing Trump's ever done.
Yeah, when he goes after
Honestly.
the Pope, I'm like, I don't care about the Pope. I don't care about King
I don't
Charles.
care either.
But this is a good Pope.
I don't care
Whatever.
either, but it's
Rival pedo gang.
It's terrifying that this guy is in charge of anything.
And all the while,
It's so unnecessary.
But this is America. We don't care about your king. Like
It's actually very American to do that in front of the royalty.
but that's but the Republicans are obsessed with the royals, and they're so mad at Meghan Markle for some reason, and they keep calling Trump a king. If Trump honestly was anti-monarchical, I'd be thrilled about this. Yeah, screw your customs. I don't care. Your shit stinks like everybody else. But no, that's not what it was. Just because she's an old lady, and he doesn't care.
Man, I really had hoped that they were gonna talk about the gay.
King Charles looks upon him fondly as, oh, this reminds me of my brother, also an
If it comes out that he's actually like they were in love, then they literally fridged they fridged the gay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, maybe not.
The king looks
I'd have to double check.
so psyched. Oh my god, what is wrong with Trump's face there?
are in danger.
Looking so presidential.
But we will bury him.
Yeah. Hey guys!
Painted with Emma's broad brush. Thank you, Brian, for using the word dead, not bending to the religion word past. My parents are dead. They didn't pass. They weren't quarterbacks. My mom was very specific, too. She said, when I die, I want you to refer to me as dead, not past.
Yeah, I don't like past either. We lost my mother. It's like we lost her in the mall.
Actually, that happened to me many times, but also she died. Militant apathy. Gutting the VRA means white liberals are going to really have to actually vote strategically now.
What brings you?
Sucking off the system. Sam, if New York goes ahead with the wealth tax, businesses will leave the state. Oh, wait, I read that. Liar. D-Hooligan. Homeless service providers are about to get a massive cut. HUD is characterizing it as a reallocation of funds from permanent housing, which includes permanent supportive housing for disabled and homeless and rapid rehousing for domestic violence survivors, to transitional housing. The problem is that these type of services don't come close to meeting community needs. Where I live, permanent housing accounts for 90% of the grant funding. The new HUD policies that take effect later this year will cap spending on the permanent housing at 30%.
People who are already in shelter would not qualify for transitional housing because they're not currently unsheltered.
Okay.
Effectively, this will result
Now
in
we can use
scores
the
of people
cube.
being evicted
Wonderful.
from homeless shelters. Please look into this aspect of housing policy more and get the word out. Let's look for something about that. I mean, it is. There are two things happening right now. One is that we have a government that is essentially laser focused on cutting programs and making services harder for people to access, and doing so in a way that
Crafting
hides
material
their
drop
agenda.
rate, eh? Interesting.
And then the other side of that coin is we are at a time where probably there is less money in reporting than it's been in 40 years. And so there's just not as many people writing about this stuff. It's a very difficult time. I don't think it's going to get better. So, folks, if you ever have something like that, and you work in that space, for instance, and you know people have written up on this stuff, send us an email at jordanreporters@gmail.com, and put that in.
Wait a minute.
Can I just give you a slight piece
Do-
of breaking news? 'Cause
wait.
It's so ridiculous.
Oh, interesting.
Representatives Josh Gottheimer and Mike Lawler, bipartisanship, introduced a resolution, bipartisan resolution, condemning prominent online personalities Hassan Piker and Candace Owens.
What? Okay.
What are we talking about?
Both sides of the aisle.
I'm not surprised.
I know
That
you,
doesn't
Amazon.
surprise me at all.
That's what the American people are
Both
focused
sides of
on.
the Zionist aisle.
Exactly. Old Chomsky. All Sam's carpentry bullshit, and he can't get the toilet to work?
It's not our fault, actually. It's
No,
the building.
it's the building. Socialist indeed.
She didn't give one.
But I actually, I mean,
You fancy yourself a plumber as well?
I can replace toilets, and I can replace, faucets, and I
You
can.
had to do
I
that
can
a lot. Replace toilets.
In West Virginia?
Sorry.
How the fuck am I even supposed to sell this property?
Socialist account.
That's because
Sam.
Sam ruined the compound.
Sam, what can I do to get you to read my IM? Perhaps a small thanks would be adequate. Just brainstorming here, but can we put a pin in this and circle back? The Democratic Party's acting like a single guy who won't improve themselves, yet blame the chick magnet Hassan Piker for why they're not getting any. All right, 5 more. Jack from Bushwick. Is there any way we can govern with future-proofing in mind? As Miss News said, Roe v. Wade's loss was devastating to our American sisters' rights. If we can whip enough support, can progressive pass laws with the forethought they'll be attacked by privateers?
I don't care.
I imagine there's got to be.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, I don't know what those would be. Chuck! Hey, Sam, wanted to bring to your attention a serious issue in Missouri right now. Missouri Senator Cindy O'Loughlin won't calendar SJR 93, which would give Missouri
Yeah,
voters the
my
chance to
parents.
vote on changing the statute of limitations of victims of childhood sexual abuse. O'Loughlin's owned by insurance lobbyists. Insurance doesn't want the statute of limitations to change because of the civil suits they will face. Missouri is rampant with pedophiles and home to a serial child predator, Pete Newman. I don't know who that is.
So we call that alleged.
Alleged, yes. You're alleging this person, whoever that is. Join survivors and advocates by call out Cindy O'Loughlin and get SJR 93 on the calendar before the session ends on May 15th.
She chose him and he drove her to madness.
Yes, exactly.
Just as he drives you now.
H. John Cedar. Will Emma be using May Day as an excuse for being in absentia?
Before he takes you too.
Or die to my sword.
Looks like this Peter Newman guy is in fact in prison. So,
all right.
It's happening.
Gage, everyone's Dan's auntie.
Oh.
A very special school voucher to read the Democratic Party autopsy because those are private lessons.
Two more. Molly Gray Jedi. Per report from Mother Jones, the Trump administration planning on using Roundup in public or private lands. There's a good case to be made that the weed killer led to the collapse of pollinator colonies, such as bees, hornets, butterflies, etc. And the final I am of the day. Josh Hart's Thumb.
Oh yeah, everyone's a demon now? Okay. I can roll with this.
You know what? Genuine fans like to see as much basketball as they can get. So I appreciate the Celtics stretching this out, because I wouldn't want to sweep and then be sitting around for a couple days and have to watch, you know,
Yeah, you wouldn't
wait
want
for the
that
Knicks.
rest advantage.
Matt,
guy who comes
Ryan,
from Achilles.
Emma.
Okay.
Who's really killing it, actually. Matt, Ryan, Emma, great job today.
He
folks.
looks great.
See you tomorrow.
The news guy.
How'd they break this whole fucking wall down? Is this place made out of mud? Oh, more shit. Alright. Okay. Okay, there we go. Full on grinding session now.
Basically.
A gift from Lorath.
A scary fire. Farah! Get your ass down here!
Oh, they said ass? Wow.
Wow.
Is the Oracle alive?
Yes.
Lost in some vision, but her seers are with her. Safe for now. Let's keep them that way. Everything went dark on our way here. But by their half, his fight is in Athens. Follow me. We must push back the crowd. Target their weapons.
Hello? Can I hit it?
No.
Maybe not? That was weird. Yeah, I couldn't target that one. Bizarre. AAA game.
King of the rhythm game. No. Other dodges? Okay.
Oh, the tower's not dead yet. Okay, my bad. I didn't even see that tower. Oh my god, this game is like, I don't know how to do this siege. Okay.
Oh, it's jump, of course.
All the ballistic. All right, we've taken their weapons. Now we must deal with their captains.
You betray our kingdom. Demon!
Oh, those are some good drops. What the heck? I'm pretty sure they are anyway.
Dang.
I thought that this one would... Oh, okay, I just have mismatching ones. Alright, not as exciting.
I'll have your head, traitor!
Must keep completing quests.
Yep.
Yep.
You do not deserve his...
I don't care if they're involved in another thing. We're not doing that thing right now, God damn it.
Victory is ours. Let's see to the article.
I don't have any more space for charms, I guess. Here, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go to town. Don't mind me. You'll fend them off.
You got this.
Hopes and prayers.
Basically. No, fucking get me away from this thing. Jesus Christ. No.
I looked over and you're just tangling with darkness or some shit. Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I'm trying to get away from the fucking stereo. Jesus.
Just gonna put all these fucking things in there. We'll just keep the yellow ones on hand.
A crime. There's a crime going on over here. What?
Boiling seas, pools of black. Oracle! The pools break the surface, Atanos trembles. Old bones cracking, crushing. The flock rush to embrace Akarat's miracle. I can, and I do. Tyrael told me, we'll mourn the dead later. Go. Where am I? I can't move my legs.
Damage.
Right,
Mandy, really?
the observatory. Let's get you back inside.
Holy shit! Plus 203 damage per second? Doink. That's mine. That's a lot of damage right now. I'm gonna squish things. Okay, where am I going? There's literally nowhere to portal close by. Okay, alright. As much as I want to check out the Warlock after I get to, like, you know, quote unquote end game, I kinda like, they're basically like the Witch Doctor from Diablo 3. But kinda. Why can't I? Oh, anyway, they raised the cap on how many skeleton minions you can have. You can have up to 28 now with the Necromancer, and I'm like, boy, oh boy, that's a good bony build if I ever heard. It's a lot of skeletons. Yeah, I don't know. That's all. That's it. Just think that's cool. Yeah, BB. Yeah. Yeah. You all putting up. Why does this sound so robot-y?
You do know.
This game just does that, and it, like, drives me crazy, because it's like, why? This is the only game I know that, like, it does that. I'm gonna blame Microsoft. I should have went to town when I was in town. I should have shredded my gear. Yep. Wow, stat upgrades. Very cool. Okay, baby. Okay. I wonder if going to town is making everything choppy.
I'm not sure.
Cause like I went into town and I looked over at my preview for the stream, and like it's so slow, and cause like I'm adjusting my camera because now we reposition a lot.
Yep.
And goddamn. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. You're doing the GTA part, sorta.
I'm just trying to get through the fucking levels of this game. Then I could enjoy it properly. But until I have the character I want, I cannot.
Oh, that sucks. No.
It's my aesthetics.
I know. I know. Spirit Wolf, critical strike. There's some movement speed. Pop. Man. Oh yeah, I need gems. I can only make one of those? Man. Sucks. Okay.
Prepare to sleep. Okay.
The sound just gets instantly gibbed as soon as I drop my consecration.
I'm full of a hell.
I think I got really lucky with this hammer. It seems unusually strong, which is great. Not gonna complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainy all the time? That's fantastic.
Interesting.
What are you doing? Flee from here! We must get through to Akarat! Break the barricade! The damn thing's in pieces!
Oh. Okay. I spent a good portion of the game literally breaking up Ballista, and it's like, now you gotta fix one. Oh, and what? It's against my nature.